showed, I opened fire on the crowd. Captain America then shot me dead.
I never learned the name of the agent I killed. He could have been named Corda. The memory of that incident still makes my stomach knot after all these weeks. I try not to betray any emotion, but the sight of that agent unnerves me in a way that not even the Skull's apparition can. Again, I ask you, Skull, the point.
Don't you see, Captain? By committing a little evil yourself, by taking a life, you have opened the portals to perdition and given me your precious property. A little life. Ever dreamed of this, Captain? The task I am charged with is one I'd never have undertaken if my limbs were still.
Are you ready?
Yeah,
Your perfect offices was tainted with a flavor of goodness. I could offer you a chance.
Welcome everyone to the second day of Saltfest and our second performance. And this is a 2-day mini festival of the performing arts, inaugural one, and we have a whole bunch of great further performances for you today. Taryn is up next, actually, who's over here. And so that'll be at 12:45, and then there's 3 more performances after that. And I want to thank the Arts Council for sponsoring us this year and providing this tent and the sound system and everything. And also acknowledge that we're holding today's event on unceded territory of multiple Coast Salish First Nations. Welcome, you're just in time. Come in and grab a seat, Shamana.
Awesome. Great. Thank you.
I mentioned that Taryn's up next, but we also have Shamana, who is our 3 o'clock performer today. All right. And we're in for a treat because we have William Brown. In a show called William Brown versus Brett. All right. Take it away, William Brown. All right.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. We got here this year. My name's William Brown, and I'm moved by my will to be here today. And my favorite color is. Does anybody know what my favorite color is?
Brown.
Thank you. It is. Let's see. Yeah, that's my friend Hamster.
Don't squeeze the juice.
And it's an acronym. And you probably didn't know this, but did you know that hamsters are magnetically structured Taoist engineering reality? Yeah, let that sink in for a second, because that's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy talk. But I got some mad vision, so that's what it's all about, right? So it's nice to be here today. Oh, I didn't wave to everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi. Always ready to lend a hand. So I'm always there for you, right? You know, you just gotta EST me, because I currently don't have a landline and I have no internet connection, so it's tough to get a hold of me. So give it a shot, you know. Give the EST a shot. You know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, right? So we can do this is action on this movie today, in this scene, right? Revenge of the Freak 3.
Pizza!
Oh, speaking of Revenge of the Freak.
William Brown, we have 2 pizzas.
Oh, thank you. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, I'm hungry too. Thank you.
You look hungry.
Thank you. Oh, wonderful. Oh my gosh, that's not a pizza though. Oh, that's Vincent Van Gogh.
It's beautiful.
Oh man, I'm kind of disappointed that's not a pizza, but hey, let's see if this one's any better.
Diet pizza.
Oh, it's Ziggy Stardust, everybody. Ziggy.
Woo!
It's your old friend Ziggy. I always got friends up here, right? I always got lots of friends. Yeah, so speaking of Revenge of the Freak, so I have some alumni here. We got Shimana, who was in part 2, and Stace, who was in part 1 and 2. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm sharing the stage with my friend Brett today, and we've known each other for a long time. So without further ado, Brett's gonna say a few things here.
Hi everybody, my name's Brett. You know, I'm not sure what side William Brown's on. I'm not sure I can totally trust him. On the other hand, he might be here to actually save the day, save us all from the brown blobs, or so he says. William Brown says I'm beautiful, that I'm beautifully rendered. It's flattering, I guess, but I take it with a grain of salt. Me and him, we've had our issues, we've had our battles. About 15 years ago, he entered into my mind and didn't want to leave it. Squatters' rights, he said. Anyway, we're friends now. We do a bunch of art together. I'd like to read you some poems now about my mom, who died about a year ago. I still really miss her. William Brown is going to hand out some books to you now, and the books are the poems I made about my mom's death, and so you can read along with me, or if you don't want to do that, you could just stare at my beautifully rendered face. Your choice. The book is called I'm Flying to My Mom's Funeral, and I Don't Know What to Wear. It's amazing how a cup of spilt milk, it's amazing how a cup of spilt coffee can spill out so much thunder and lightning, while my kids, huddled in fear, the spilt coffee seeping into the just finished jigsaw puzzle. The cup of coffee, which I had just put down, which my wife had just knocked down. By accident? Paranoid, I thought she knocked it down on purpose to further break me. I was tired and hungry, anxiety about my mom dying, and I just wanted to sit, drink coffee, and eat cookies. It's amazing how a cup of spilt milk can be a trigger. First time I thought about getting drunk in months. First time I thought about hanging myself in months. Later, I stared out the window, thinking about my skeletal remains and what I would wear to my mom's funeral. I got 2 little kids, and I got a mom who's going to die any day. I got evicted 2 years ago so they could put in an Airbnb. I'm about to get evicted 2 years later for living in a yurt. I got a wife with 2 jobs, including a school in our backyard. I got a 7-year-old who's homeschooled and an 18-month-old who's a full-time job. I got my own job working with special needs people. I got 11 chickens and a rabbit. I got 3 cords of wood. I got 225 square feet of living space divided by 4. I gotta go to the grocery store, check the mail, drop off the garbage, do the recycling. I gotta get back and run the bath, cook the dinner. I got a car that leaks gas. I gotta write some poetry, do a collage, make a movie,
do some graffiti. I gotta make love to my wife, play with the kids, water the garden, sweep the floor, do the dishes, empty the piss buckets. I gotta check my email, read some books, create some blueprints for a new reality. Like I am a pendulum, having a human experience, and other things like that. Except, I don't really have any time for anything like that. Like, I'm trying to stay up late, so I'll fall asleep right away. I don't want to lay in bed tossing and turning, thinking about my mom. And then there's times when all I want to do is think about my mom. Death makes it all meaningless, and then my kids make it all meaningful. My mom's death was predicted, but I still wasn't prepared. I go back to Toronto in a couple of weeks. Her ashes will be in a Ziploc bag. I'm going back for a funeral, and I'm having a tough time figuring out what to wear. I can't believe I'm here, 44 years old, and my mom's dead. Doesn't seem that long ago. Bullpen Collectibles, Golden Retrievers, and Joe Carter. I mean, technically, there was no funeral. She didn't want one, and I wasn't there when she died. Instead, her partner of 18 years put his phone to her ear, and I told her that I loved her. Instead, the family stood around her dead body that was propped up on her bed, toasted her with champagne, a Benson & Hedges menthol ultra deluxe cigarette hanging from her mouth. All this was told to me later. This scene, this movie. I end up just wearing my daytime clothes as pajamas to my mom's funeral, which is really just a family gathering in my uncle's backyard, where we looked at old photos of my mom and my dead uncle. I often think of inventing some sort of time machine that brings me back as the age that I am now. Brings me back and lets me hang out with family members at certain periods in their lives, like my mom in California, my dad in Saskatoon, maybe watching a football game with my uncle in Toronto, tickling my granddad, or drinking Tiger milkshakes with my great-grandmother. Hang out for like half an hour and actually have conversations with them like a talking ghost. I'm wearing brown cord pants, flannel shirt, fancy hat that I call my Salt Spring hat, with one of my chicken's feathers in it. The hat was the one thing I could think of that was funeral-like. When growing up as a teenager, I used to take family gatherings for granted. Now I know how fast time goes. Be present, enjoy the moment, all those cliches. I'm 44, soon I'll be 64, then 84, then dead. Skeletal remains, all that remains are my skeletal remains. I love you, Mom, wherever you are. Epilogue. For 2 days I carried her dead body in my backpack, her dead body, her ashes. At the airport she was mistaken for a bomb, like the man who mistook his wife for a hat. At home now, my mom sits next to me and tells me of her day in a place far, far away. Whew, that was kind of heavy, wasn't it? I miss you, Mom. I love you, Mom. But I could sure use some laughter right now. I could use some laughter yoga from my friend, Johnny Angel. Yeah, whew, I think we all needed a little bit of laughter right then and there, didn't we? Sometimes we need a little bit of laughter in our lives. Anyway, where's my daughter Forrest? Is she out there? Hi, Forrest, it's Papa. I love you. Where's Forrest Rain? Forrest, I have a story for you. I think you know this one. It's called Mr. Grunkle's Busy Day. The sun has been up for hours, but it is still quiet at Mr. Grunkle's house. Mr. Grunkle likes to sleep late. Bump, 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 bump. Strange sounds from upstairs awake Mr. Grunkle. Bump, bump. I can't get any sleep, grumbles Mr. Grunkle. Mr. Grunkle gets out of bed and goes up to his visiting nephew's room. What are you doing, Vanderbilt? Why are you playing basketball inside? Why don't you go play outside? I'm trying to sleep late. Mr. Grunkle goes back to bed. Park, park, park. Mr. Grunkle gets out of bed. He goes over to the window. Park, 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 park. Can't you find a quiet game to play instead of playing tennis against my bedroom wall, Vanderbilt? Come inside and have your brunch. How about a game of chess, Uncle Grunkle? That doesn't make any noise. No! I'm busy reading my newspaper. Mr. Grunkle gets dressed. Come along, Vanderbilt. We're going outside. To fly this kite? No! He'll probably land somewhere and I'll have to go fetch it. We're going for a drive. Mr. Grunkle and Vanderbilt drive out of the gate. Are we going to get some ice cream? No! I don't like ice cream. I like peace and quiet. Boom, 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 boom. Is that you again, Vanderbilt? Mr. Grunkle asks. But Vanderbilt is quiet. The sound is coming from the car. Oh no! Mr. Grunkle has a flat tire. What a fine day this is, Mr. Grunkle grumbles. Come along, Vanderbilt. We have to call for help. Mr. Grunkle calls for help at a roadside telephone. Mr. Fixit answers. Mr. Grunkle's called. No trouble at all, says Mr. Fixit. I'll be right over. Mr. Grunkle and Vanderbilt sit on a bench to wait for Mr. Fixit. What a nuisance, growls Mr. Grunkle. But I didn't have to take you out for a drive. This never would have happened. What do you mean, Uncle Grunkle? You haven't done anything for me. You wouldn't let me play basketball in my room. You wouldn't let me play tennis outside. You wouldn't play chess with me. And we couldn't fly the kite. Look out, Mr. Grunkle. Bonk. Soccer ball hits Mr. Grunkle right on his head, and his hat goes flying. Huckle runs up to retrieve his soccer ball. Sorry, Mr. Grunkle. It was an accident. Instead of sitting here, wouldn't you and Vanderbilt like to play soccer with us? We could sure use some more players. But I haven't played soccer since I was in school. Please, please, Uncle Grunkle. It'll be fun. For someone who hasn't played in years, Mr. Grunkle is a pretty good shot. Mr. Grunkle scores a goal. Yay! Mr. Grunkle can kick the ball backwards. He can kick the ball sideways. Mr. Grunkle scores another goal with a header. And for the first time all day, Mr. Grunkle is smiling. Your car is ready, says Mr. Fixit, walking up. Why, thank you, Mr. Fixit. Won't you join us for a little soccer? You'd be surprised how much fun it can be to play. I love you, Forrest. I love you, Phoenix. I love you, Tina. I love everybody here. You all have a great day and you all have a great life. Remember, live your life like it's your last days. And you'll never be afraid. Oh,
that Brett's a good guy, isn't he? He sure is beautiful. He is beautifully rendered. Yeah, so anyway, I got a couple more things for you here. You know, people think, oh, William Brown walking around town sometimes, you know, you see the big hair, you see the the hobo look and everything. You get a little intimidated. You see the grills, the grills in the teeth, and you see O.J. Simpson. You get a little intimidated about O.J. And you say, whoa, you know, why is he so aggro sometimes? Why is he so opinionated? Why does he have such a chip on his shoulder? And I say, you know what? Matter of fact, I do have a chip on my shoulder. Dill pickle chip. It's hard to eat a chip with these teeth in. Anyway, for those that know my story, I've been renting a chicken coop, and as you know, there's a housing crisis in Salt Spring, and that was the only thing I could get at the time, and that was fine and whatnot, and but there was a little problem. Chickens, you know, they sometimes bring our rat friends around, and I had a lot of I had a rat problem, and had to put out a lot of traps. And you know, sometimes, you know, I wouldn't just catch rats. I'd catch all kinds of stuff here. And let's see what I caught today, right? Oh, I caught a brown blob. That's a key right there, because brown blobs are coming to Earth. They're coming from Fungi Land, and we got to watch out for them. So we got to catch them. And so it's nice to see the rat trap catch one. Oh no, one caught little Susie. I was looking for little Susie. How you doing, kid? Oh, pretty good. How you doing, William Brown? Nice to see you. Yeah, let's get you out of there, kid. Oh, there's little Susie. Little Susie's been a good friend of mine. We love you, little Susie. Rescue 911 with William Shatner. That was a great show. What else do we catch here? Oh my gosh, my car keys. Thank goodness. I've been looking for my car keys. I'm glad we got those, because now I can drive home. I lost them for a bit there. Woo! What else we got here? Oh my gosh, this one's been in the trap for a while. I should have checked that one a few hundred years ago. What else? Oh, it's always sad when I catch a bird. I don't like when I catch a bird. That makes me sad. Little birdie, tweet, tweet. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, a hand. Oh, I wonder whose hand this is. Anyone know? Anyone missing a hand on Salt Spring? I got it. Just come talk to me. Hand it to you.
Somebody wanted to give you a hand.
Yeah. Oh no, Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's a big loss. That's a big loss right there. He was, you know, he did a lot to save us. So that's a terrible one right there. Oh, caught a dinosaur. Woof. Looks like he's in some pain there. Right. Oh, caught a Pikachu tail. You know, these are lucky. You know, tie one around your belt for extra luck. You know, lucky Pikachu tails. I tell you that poem, but I can't remember anything anymore. I used to memorize poems and then say them, but then I started having kids, and I can barely complete sentences now. And so forget about like memorizing a poem anymore. That's out of the question.
True story.
Anyway, I think that's it. It's nice to see everybody. Thanks for coming out.
Yay.
Take care. Take care of yourselves.
Yay.